Me and my family went to Cabo. I hadn't been to Cabo in about 20 years. And we stayed in a really nice resort. And we went fishing. We went out on a boat a couple days. It was great. It really was. The weather was nice. Got pretty warm one day. Avoided any kind of serious sunburn issues that kind of happen on vacations like that for me.
Good for you.
A little windy at times around the resort. We were right on the beach. I'll get into the details if you want. All right.
I got questions because I got a picture from your vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
I got a picture.
Yeah, that's right. Doing a little yoga there.
Beach yoga.
I know it.
Got his ass all cocked up in the air and everything.
It's not. I don't know if it's beach yoga. It just happens to be at the beach because we're at a resort.
Well, that's a big.
All right.
Qualifier.
Getting into it. Yeah. So I don't know how to. I mean, I've never tried yoga. Right. My wife is always going to yoga class, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I've been thinking that, I went to Core with her, which is another workout deal she does, and went to cryotherapy. So, as you can see, I'm on this little journey to discover whether doing those type of things that she does, that she likes, and joining her, being with her, does anything, right? Does it have any sort of is there any kind of a change or any kind of a end result? I don't know what I'm even looking for, but Amy, I guess what it is like for all of my, for all of our lives together, me and Amy, right? For the most part, she did what I was doing. I was racing, I was traveling, I was doing this, I was doing that. And
none of which was fun for her.
I disagree.
Oh,
she would say she might say, I think she would sit here and say, a lot of it was tough. I was places, I was where I wanted to be with you, but I don't know if I was exactly where I wanted to be in that moment. And I understand that. I don't want to speak for her, but I absolutely have a little guilt over that, like dragging her out of her routine, out of what she was doing, and saying, for the next 10, 15 years, your life is doing what I say, and we're going where I say we're going. And anyways,
figuratively, it's not like you were going around saying that to her, but yeah, we understand what you mean.
Thank you. So I guess, this is like not even the same thing, but going to, I'm not saying that I'm equally, doing what,
It's not as much of a sacrifice.
It is not.
She sacrificed
a
good part of her life. You are sacrificing an hour.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm doing these things with her because sometimes I think that, believe it or not, man, I think us men, we walk around in our worlds, right, in our relationships, and we're totally, for the most part, content in how we feel about our relationships, our wives. Now, there's times when I'm insecure, right? But for the most part, I think with Amy, sometimes she'll say, sometimes I don't feel like I'm being heard, or sometimes I don't feel like I'm being appreciated, and I'm like, how can that be, right? And so, I've thought maybe I could go with her to some of the things that she enjoys. And maybe while I'm there, I don't have to like it. I don't have to want to become like a big time yoga dude. I don't have to. I'm not gonna start signing up for my own core classes.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I can promise you.
I don't know. You looked into it in these pictures.
The experience was tough. I was giving it my best, man. But I'm thinking that maybe she gets more out of it than I do. Right?
I guarantee it.
Yeah, and so I'm hoping that me being there is a plus for her, right? Not, not, oh, damn, I wanted to go to yoga, but now he's coming and,
right.
It's not going to be the same. But
I know that when she came on the show, like the fact that you're willing to do these things it says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a lot.
Listen, I'm not looking for an award or a trophy or even a pat on the back. Going to 1 hour yoga on the beach at a resort was not hard to do. Yeah, well, I was up a little early, moving a little faster than I wanted to at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's
It
7
was
o'clock in
early.
the
Yeah, it was
morning.
like 7 or 8. I mean, it was, it's on the West Coast, so it ain't too bad, I guess,
I guess.
considering
Yeah,
it's probably
still.
about 10 o'clock here or 11 o'clock here. But look, man, I'm just thinking, man, if I go and do these things with her, she might appreciate that effort, and it might show her that I'm curious, I'm interested in what's she's interested in. I'm interested in going and seeing it and doing it and experiencing it. So when she comes home and talks about it, I'm not looking, staring straight through her as she's trying to explain to me how her core class went, right? So,
Has she asked you to do anything that you're saying absolutely not?
well, I'll be honest with
I
you.
love you, but
after the first core class, I didn't want to go back, but she signed us up to do another one, and I wasn't going to say no. I don't want to disappoint her, and so I thought, what the hell, I can go do this. We went, we did it again. Oh, it sucked so bad. I mean, it's so hard. The moves and everything that they're doing, and your gut is burning. Your abs are like going crazy, and but I mean that's the point, right? That's what's supposed to happen.
yeah.
But I feel, when I go do those classes, I feel like I should be, I go in there just assuming, man, I should be able to do all this. Why can't I, why do I got to take a break halfway through this particular move? That's, what, but I'm, so I feel like I should be stronger, right? But dude, it's hard.
Dude, everything you've
yeah.
described, still, I'm convinced it's halfway to a hostage situation. I mean, like, I think they waterboard you in there.
No, it's tough. I went to, but the yoga thing, I've wanted to try it once. I want to know what the hell yoga is. You hear about it your whole life. I've heard, have you not heard about yoga your whole life? Yoga's been around forever. And so I'm thinking, and Amy goes to these hot yoga classes where it's like 105 degrees and they do this. And I was going to go, and I might do that.
Did you like this beach yoga thing?
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
The moves are, I don't know. Yoga's a little different than, like a traditional, class, like like a core class where you're just going in there to kill your abs. Yoga's got this sort of spiritual part to it, to where there's some chanting and some meditating and some moments of peace and quiet and relaxation. And so, I think there's a lot about yoga, obviously, that I don't understand. But there were some moves and poses and holds that, get the muscles burning. And some of them are really easy. Yeah, that was tough. You sit in this position. So it's basically like a lunge, a half lunge.
Yeah, there's a name for this. Who knows what this is called? Real quick, so we can tell our listeners. Warrior, yeah.
The warrior?
So I'm looking at this picture of Dale
the
Jr. in the
warrior pose.
warrior pose. The funniest part about this picture is that he's in this warrior pose, and you're doing well. I mean, I got to tell you, your form looks right, okay? T-shirt, stock car racing, every Sunday night, Throwback Speedway, where the stars are born.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, you can take the redneck out of North Carolina, but you, by God.
I went and I didn't pack my yoga gear.
Oh, man, if you had yoga gear, that is a picture I got to have.
I don't have any yoga gear, Mike.
Yeah.
But anyways, you're wanting this thing to be a full, you want me to become a yoga guy?
Listen, I'm just going to tell you something. I put y'all in the text because Amy
Yeah.
and you, it was a group text. She just sent me these pictures. You talk about gifts. You talk about acts of love. Amy sending me these pictures of you was an act of love. I took it that way. That was such a nice thing to get.
Oh,
Dude, I got so much laughter out of it. But to be honest with you, I'm impressed.